Hello, and a warm welcome. In this video, we're about to delve into the process of integrating the EPAM delivery platform with the version control system known as GitHub. Let's jump right in. To initiate the integration process, our first step is to access the EDP portal and configure the default and allowed namespaces in settings. As our platform has been deployed in the EDP namespace in this scenario, the configuration for the platform will also be performed within the same namespace. To check the current status of the Git servers, navigate to the EDP block and find the Git servers tab in the configuration section. The default Git server, named GitHub, is accessible but currently in a disconnected state. This is expected as we have not yet completed the required integration steps. For additional information about Git servers, you can utilize the link provided on the settings page. The instructions for configuring integration with GitHub or GitLab can be found in the operator guide. Additionally, you can employ our documentation's keyword search feature for quick access. As outlined in the initial step of the documentation, it's imperative to generate a pair of SSH keys using the specified algorithm. To initiate this key generation process, let's execute the command provided in the documentation. Next step is to insert the public key part into the Git account entry. To accomplish this, navigate to your Git account settings and access the SSH and GPG keys section where you can add the key we created earlier. The EDP team advises utilizing the auto users for these integrations. The SSS key has been added to GitHub. In addition, to facilitate integration, it's essential to generate an API token with the required permissions outlined in the documentation. Please note that the specific permissions needed may vary based on your Git configuration. To proceed with the integration, access the relevant settings in your Git account and generate a token that includes all the necessary permissions. The API token has been successfully added to your Git account. The last step in the integration process involves supplying the platform the private part of the SSH key and API token which were generated previously. To achieve this, you'll create a corresponding secret within the platform namespace. Execute the command from our documentation, making sure to specify the file name containing the private key and the API token explicitly. Once you've successfully executed the command, it's time to verify the Git server status. Keep in mind that the status update might take a little while. Once the Git server indicates a connected status, you can proceed to assess the onboarding process for test data within the platform via the marketplace. To achieve this, navigate to the relevant section within the EDP interface. Here, specify the name, description, and path to the Git repository where the test data for the Fast API application will be created. Following the application of a template from the marketplace, navigate to the associated page containing the created component. Here, you can review both the component's status and the status of its branch. Additionally, you can also use the corresponding button to go to the Git page with the created project for the Fast API application. This repository has been automatically generated due to our use of marketplace templates with Create Strategy. It contains the essential structure for testing the platform's functionality. In different scenarios, this data could represent your actual information, which the platform will process based on predefined rule sets. At this stage, we can conclude that the integration between the EDP platform and GitHub has been successfully finished. You can find all the essential links mentioned in this video within the description below. Thank you for watching.